A girl who can't afford to say, you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to off because they know when I come over, they children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
He said outlet.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Do they have outlet Gucci here
But
in the States?
how you speak of
States?
women, right? Where you want control. Is there
I
ever
don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that, so if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying, girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as...
No.
Truthful.
Right.
How does it come off? It's this. Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else, you a hoe.
Got it.
Women in poverty.
I like that. That's the only
Honestly,
thing-
if you were not familiar with like Corey Holcomb, just as a general matter, then you might be like put off by him. But like he's literally been like, I started listening to him when he was on, I think it's called Foxhole, when Jamie Foxx had his show on like
BET.
No. It was on like Sirius or like one of the like it wasn't TV. It was like or like a computer radio station or something. One of them type situations. I don't even know what you call
satellite
it.
radio.
Yeah, there you go, satellite. And he would literally like that's how I got introduced to him. Like I didn't even know he was a comedian.
Really?
Well, no, this was like years ago, like over 10 years ago. So I just thought he was, nigga on a TV show.
I think he was on Wildin' Out. No. Yeah.
You know how long ago? Foxhole is years ago, like pre 2010.
Yeah, so was Wildin' Out. I was definitely in.
I don't think Wildin' Out was before
I
2010.
think I might have seen him on Wildin' Out though.
Yeah.
I think
Before
I
2010.
was still in high school.
I don't know if it was.
But I mean, he
before,
was
but
probably on that before
Yeah, no,
2010, but
It
I
is
wonder, they definitely like 20 years in, maybe 15.
like Foxhole is like where I found him. It was like him, Jamie Foxx. What's her name? She like I think she from the same like Connecticut, light skin. Y'all know who she is.
Comedian too.
female comedian.
Not a comedian, but like she do like
Media personality.
yeah. If I say her name, you know exactly who she. But I can't think of her name. But anyway, long story short, like this has been his position for a long time. So one, I respect his consistency.
Or honesty.
No, with the consistency of his honesty, like because times have changed, circumstances have changed, facts have changed, and he's like, "Fuck
He
it."
don't switch up with society.
No, like it's like this is me, and this is gonna be me, and I can appreciate that. I mean, whether I agree with him or not doesn't matter. And y'all know, I don't know what y'all know, but like y'all know, I love like comedy. I love stand-up comedians. Like I've seen him, in doing his stand-up show. He's just as offensive in person as he is, like on screen or whatever. But I think that has to just be your forte, A lot of his shit really is like, it's kind of honest. And I think that a lot of us have issues with honesty. As much as we say we want somebody to be honest with us, and this goes for men and women. Men and women. We be like, oh, I just want somebody to tell me the truth. No, you really don't. You don't. Because the truth, like the way it's delivered, you might not be able to deal with it. You know. So shout out to Corey Holcomb. Come join us on at the table. You know, but that's his thing. He's been consistent, he's been honest, and a real talk I can appreciate it. He's funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. He is funny.
Definitely is funny. I still think that I don't agree with it personally. I mean, shout out to him and having his preference. I still don't agree.
I agree with what? Like, what is it specifically that you don't agree with?
I do like how he put that it's all prostitution until you're married. I think that that's kind of cool, but I also want to take it a step further and say it's prostitution even in marriage until you leave the marriage. But
Why?
because some people like we've actually had recently. She was in distress and trying to figure out whether or not she can continue to be with that one man. What we had over here, the call-in,
Oh, you're talking
the
about
football player, I think.
I'm like,
She
who was
was
here?
The,
Y'all.
Yes. No, you
no,
were.
with us. We were here
No,
last week. I think it
She
was.
was reading something that someone had sent
yeah.
in.
Futures.
Some people are in it for the money. And the way to secure it is marriage, as Aaron said.
Oh.
So it's still prostitution even within marriage in some cases. But what I will say that I don't agree with is the preference of I guess financially using your finances to leverage power or control.
Can you explain why?
I think that it's a good thing, but I think if it's your only thing, I think it just shows that you're weak as a man. You shouldn't necessarily need finances to actually have the lead role in your house. Now, I do think it's definitely something that you can utilize, but I don't feel like it should be your only, I guess, attribute. Yeah.
Can I offer something? And he actually mentioned this. In many cases, the only reason why women do have a voice or can say something is because they do have money. So it's actually to me, perhaps it seems like the inverse of what Corey is saying. So would you say that the two perspectives are on par?
They can be. Of course they can be, but I also don't think that they are consistently. I think it just depends on who you are as a man. Some men put their wives into positions of money, and helps build their wives or helps build their careers, whatever the case may be. And then when they do that, they still maintain the lead role because there's a level of respect and appreciation for what he was able to teach her. Now, there's men who won't ever teach their wives or girlfriends, whatever the case may be, to try to get them to a better position because they know that the only reason why they have a lead in that relationship is because they have financial power. So to me, if you have to limit one's ability to maintain your top spot, that just shows that you're not really fit for it.
Can I ask a follow-up?
In my opinion, yeah.
What about the last, I don't know, fucking 100 years where women had zero power and the power that men had over women, whether it be their wives, their daughters, their sisters, it was because they were a man. It was because they were entitled to family assets and, so on and so forth. That was literally what they got their respect because of
What they had.
Yeah.
But sometimes, though, in the same last 100 years, there were women who were able to.
Let's talk generally. We're not gonna talk about like some women because
No. What I'm saying is that there's a shift, and even within a shift, if you look previously, women were able to basically still run. Women were still able to run the household. We talked about it a couple weeks ago when we talked about the art of seduction. And how women were able to utilize men or just, seduction to basically run or manipulate the power and balance it out. So, and then in the same breath.
Is it balancing it out or is it leveraging it to have some sort of power in an unequal relationship.
It depends on the relationship, obviously. Some of them are.
But it's not a sum. Like let's just go back. Like, because I think last week we talked about, like, I think it was the 50th anniversary of a woman being able to was it have a bank account or a
Use a
credit
credit
card or
card.
some shit? Right. That means everybody on this couch, either your mama or your grandma, couldn't have a bank account without her husband or perhaps her father, I guess, if you weren't married. So how do we measure that against, like, a woman just sort of trying to leverage whatever power she has to have some sort of equity in the relationship?
I think we get confused with position and control. There are some people who are in position that have no control. For example, there were men in position that had no control. That woman ran that house. That woman ran that man, even though everything could have been in his name.
That's not true, Rico.
But what I'm saying,
He who has the gold, like, it's the golden rule. He who has the gold.
not all the
fucking
time.
rules. Yes,
No,
it is. No,
that's what he
it's not the
rules.
golden
Yeah,
rule.
but
No, it is
but
the fucking
he's-
golden
But
rule.
he's not.
I'm gonna tell you
but
why.
He's not in control.
But for that
But
man,
he's still not in control.
he's in control because he's allowed that, like, and that's for our predecessors. That's not us. She has control because he came home and he's like, you know what? Here's my check. Here's my X. You take care of X, Y, and Z. But for him, if he didn't do that, that woman had no control.
But if he doesn't have to do it if she knows how to make him do it. So if I can control you better than you can control you, I'm the one in control, despite where you're at. It doesn't matter.
Give me an example, because I don't think
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm working at a job, right? And let's say I am the employee underneath, well, with a bunch of other people, and I have a manager who, you know, runs the whole shebang. But everybody has to follow the rules. I'm the one that actually tells the manager what to tell everybody else, and the manager actually listens to me.